Good afternoon, everybody. It is Mike, the Bowtie Writer. Happy Tuesday. So for this conversation today, I want to talk about one of the most interesting short fiction markets that are out there. This is a market called Podcastle. Now, Podcastle is under the umbrella organization of a group called EA Podcasts. So collectively, they run Podcastle, Escape Pod, Pseudopod, and then also Cast of Wonders. Each one of these does genre fiction, and they produce one new episode a week. Each one of those four does, and for each one of those four, they have great quality narration, they have excellent stories, and they've got some really smart people behind the scenes. Podcastle in particular is currently doing a fundraising drive to try and increase their rates. They want to start paying everyone in their process, and they especially want to start paying authors the new SFWA Pro rates. And so this fundraising drive is to try and help with that. I am doing a giveaway today to try and help them. I'm not officially affiliated with EA Podcasts in any way. This isn't a sponsored link. This isn't any kind of affiliate information. As a matter of fact, I'm only going to be pointing you directly to their links. None of this money comes at me at all. I'm not touching any of it. I'm just a fan who thinks that this is one of the more unique markets that's out there, and I want to just try and pay it forward. So, this giveaway is happening now. You have until August 18th. What I'm giving away. In general, here's a short list of the things that I'm giving away. So, first of all, if you make any kind of donation amount, I will give you a thank you card. I will give away a short story read for a little bit more. I also do a social media marketing audit. My day job is actually in marketing with a company, and I've also specifically consulted with several small businesses about social media and how they can take better advantage of it. And one of the basic services you do there is a social media audit to try and make sure that you're doing all your basics. And you end up getting basically like a half page of or you get like a full page of just overviewing the basics of your social media and are you doing the basic best practices. I also do a social media coaching session. That's another thing that you can earn from this, where we sit down for about an hour over Skype to go over top to bottom how to approach social media. Because in this day and age where so many authors and indie published writers and just a lot of people are on Twitter and on social media, it's a very, very important thing that you need to know. Also, if you make a higher donation, you get to pick a video topic for my channel. I will also, at a higher level, I will give you a novel beta read, anything up to 140,000 words. I don't typically have time to sit down and read and beta a whole novel. I just don't have that kind of time. But if you make this donation level, I will give you that time. I will make that time and we will go over it. And plus, we can get a 30-minute Skype call to kind of give you additional feedback. Lastly, the highest level of donation is a YouTube commission, where you commission me, we come to an agreement, and then I make a video for you to use. It is yours. You get to have it. You can use it however you want. We can have this conversation and work out the details of exactly what it is. There's going to be a lot of logistics that we have to make sure jive, but that is one of the highest level tier rewards that we have. Now, that's the short version. I have put more detailed information, exactly how much you need to donate. It's either a monthly donation to the Patreon or a flat amount if you make either of those. All those details are included down below in the description. I've also put a link to a Google document that has all of this spelled out specifically so that you don't have to keep rewinding the video. But the point is, I'm giving away stuff, and that's what I'm giving away. Now, how do you actually get the stuff? The easiest way by far is to tag me on Twitter after you make the donation. Take a screenshot of your receipt, appropriately redact it so you're not posting your credit card information or anything like that. Once you make that donation and you tag me in that receipt, just simply tweet at me. I'm at Bowtie Writer on Twitter. And then I will work on getting the details to you of figuring out, where I'm going to do all this stuff at, where do I need to send a thank you card, that sort of thing. Now, you have until August 18th to complete this giveaway. August 18th. So that's not a lot of time. If you are interested, if you've ever been curious about a short fiction market, or you like trying to have audiobooks or stories to listen to in your car ride, please go check out Podcastle. TLDR, I'm giving away stuff. You have until the 18th tag me on Twitter. That's the short version. There are some disclaimers, namely the biggest is that the internet spreads things really fast. If this takes off, I reserve the right to start placing limits on it, but my whole goal is to try and thank you for supporting them. That's what I am trying here. So that's not something I would do lightly. I would make an announcement. I have some additional disclaimers down below. Feel free to check it out, or feel free to make the link to the Google document. But thank you all so much for listening to me ramble about this market. I think they're really great. Okay, so that's all I have for today. I know this is kind of a shorter video. I know it's kind of not my typical content, but I really do want to support them. I think they're great people, and I do have some other really cool stuff in the works. Like, honestly, guys, I'm super excited. I've got a video that I've been working on for weeks that is coming together, that the pieces are all in place to actually start filming this weekend. So I got something really big coming next week. I can't wait to share it with you. But until then, this is all I have for this week. Be kind to yourselves. Those of you who are off at Worldcon, have a wonderful time. Otherwise, that's all I got, everybody. I'm Mike the Bowtie Writer. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week.